Ladies and gentlemen, report reaching our desk is that the people of Kisii and Nyamira County have come out in large numbers to receive their beloved son, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, who is making the first political public appearance since the days of Uhuru Kenyatta. Now I have to show you some of these images, the beautiful images from the scene that is giving President William Ruto sleepless nights about the event. Now, this came after a remarkable celebration that was held the day before in preparations for the reception of Dr. Fred Matiang'i in the town of Kisii. This grand reception occurred today on 2nd of May, the year 2025, and it's coming at a time when majority of politicians allied to the president still believe that Matiang'i is nothing but a criminal who should be held behind bars. And it is simply because our judicial system has become so weak now that even the most corrupt and ruthless individuals are attempting to become Kenya's president. In this case, many of these politicians allied to the president are making particular reference to Dr. Fred Matiang'i, and they believe that a political circumstance has existed whereby petty offenders are rotting in prison, and yet those who looted our national coffers, stole public land, and unleashed violence and police brutality on innocent families walk around freely. In this case, they are referring to Dr. Fred Matiang'i. These allegations are being tabled against him. Now, they also believe that Matiang'i is not only unsuitable, but he is also dangerous and must be rejected by all Kenyans. Now, these are not my opinions. These are the opinions of a Kenyan allied to President William Ruto going by the name Gideon Kidheka. Now, after this, I am convinced that Matiang'i's tour of Kisii County, the counties of Nyamira, Kisii County itself, is exposing one fundamental problem that we have in this country. And that is the fact that politicians and the people alike are ethnically oriented. Look at what Dr. Fred Matiang'i decided to do. He is mobilizing his forces from the grassroots level. I hate to admit that this is not about the general country. This is not about the entire country. It's about Kisii politics. Matiang'i is beginning his tour of Kisii County. He is not starting it from maybe Nairobi or Kisumu or Mombasa. He wants to obtain support from his county. And because of this, we can see clearly that these are matters that are ethnically oriented. It is an ethnically oriented politics. Had it been a non-ethnically oriented politics, Matiang'i could have begun this rally in Nairobi. That is to say that he could even have begun it in Mombasa or in Kisumu or in Machakos or in Trans Nzoia. And I believe that this is one grave mistake that Dr. Fred Matiang'i has already made, because remember, the protests that led to the cancellation of the finance bill of 2024, the Gen Zs played a bigger role in that. And one thing that came out so coherently is that the Gen Zs are tribeless, they were leaderless at that particular time, and they made it very clear that they are not interested in tribe. They are interested in what the government of the republic has to offer. If the president is not delivering, he should go, as they put it at that particular time. Now, it is quite disheartening to realize that Matiang'i's tour of Kisii County has already been tainted by the elements of tribalism, ethnicity, and actually ethnic profiling, because the project Matiang'i is now becoming a Kisii affair and not a national affair. And I wonder how it's going to break the norm. I wonder how it's going to, break into the larger sphere of national politics and survive the young people who had already made it very clear that they are not interested in tribal politics. All that they care about is the ability to deliver the promises that you make, the ability to transform the lives of the young generation. Now, I know that many of you will disagree with me, and many of you believe that what Matiang'i has done is about consolidating the voting bloc, so that as he sets out to go into the other areas of Kenya, the Kisii voting bloc will be behind him. Well, this is good. The only problem with this is that it paints Dr. Fred Matiang'i as a tribal bigot, as an ethnically oriented politician who prioritizes his backyard over the general good of the country. This is what Dr. Fred Matiang'i had to say about his Kisii tour, and I quote, "I am deeply humbled and honored by the overwhelming warmth and support I received from the people of Kisii, my homeland. Your heartfelt welcome reminded me once again of the strength, unity, and resilience that defines our community. As we engaged in important conversations about the future of our leadership and the direction our country must take, I was encouraged by the passion, hope, and determination I witnessed on the group. It is clear that the people of Kisii and Nyamira are ready to play a pivotal role in shaping a better tomorrow. I extend my sincere gratitude to the leaders who stood with me during this significant moment. Kisii Senator Richard Onyonka, nominated Senator Gloria Orwogwa, Nyamira Governor Amos Nyaribo, and the hundreds of elected and grassroots leaders from across Kisii and Nyamira counties who came out in numbers to walk this journey with us. Together we laid a foundation of dialogue, unity, and shared purpose. I remain committed to listening, learning, and working hand in hand with you all so that we move forward. The future belongs to the people, and it begins with us." Let me know your thoughts and opinions about all this in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more informative content such as this.